Wisconsin will see millions more dollars to fight the opioid crisis as a new multi-billion-dollar settlement with Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family takes effect. The State Department of Justice says a $7.4 billion deal is now legally in place. It will be distributed amongst several states. Follows nearly a decade of investigations and lawsuits over how Purdue and its owners marketed powerful painkillers and helped fuel the opioid epidemic. Wisconsin sued Purdue back in 2019. It will receive just over $80 million from this latest settlement. Attorney General Josh Kaul says this new money comes at a time when Wisconsin is finally seeing signs of progress in the opioid fight.
Recently, we've seen a significant decline in opioid-related overdose deaths. From 2023 to 2024, there was a reduction in fatal opioid overdose deaths in Wisconsin of over 40%. That represents the lives of hundreds of Wisconsinites that haven't been lost, but we still have a lot more progress to make.
Kaul says the money will help cover addiction treatment, prevention, and recovery efforts over the next 15 years.